You tune into Brad Brown, Hot 16 Real Talk. It's Radio Revolution.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brad Brown, host of Hot 16 Real Talk. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in today, giving me another 30 minutes of your life. We have a very special guest today. Her name is Shanese Thomas. She's an up-and-coming R&B singer. Just want everybody to welcome Shanese Thomas to the show. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How's everybody?
That's good. Everybody's good. So, you're a very talented lady, and just let everybody know where you're from.
Well, I'm from Aiken, South Carolina. Nothing really big around here. The major areas around here, Augusta, Atlanta. I've lived here all my life and just been trying to put my city on the map some kind of way, either through music myself or just writing for others.
Okay, so do you do a lot of writing for others?
I do a lot of writing. It's my brother is my brother. He also a singer. We do a lot of things together. Like if he's got a project, I write a lot of songs for him. We're pretty close knit with my area. It's not a lot of support, so we try to help each other as much as we can. So if I do any writing, it's going to be somebody who had also, been there for me, helped me, or the family thing that we got going on. Like I said, my brother's an artist, and we just do shows, do small concerts, stuff like that.
Okay. You kind of almost answered my next question. I was going to ask, how's the music scene out there in Aiken?
You see, you'll find a lot of artists here. Like I said, a lot of people is doing it. But it's kind of everybody in for themselves. There are a lot of good people here, but I feel like we need to work together to get our city where it needs to be. But you'll find a lot of artists around here just doing their own thing.
Okay. So you say there's not a lot of outlets out there as far as R&B music?
No, there isn't. I honestly think I am the only R&B singer who's actually making their own music. We got a lot of singers, but I haven't heard anybody else who's actually, making their own music. Okay. Whenever I do a show or somebody contacts me, it's out of the area, like Augusta and Atlanta, stuff like that, so.
Okay, so you're like a trailblazer. That's color.
You can say that, yeah.
How long have you been making music?
I've been singing since 14, but making music, I started around about 18, 19 when I started having all these life experiences, so it comes to me naturally. So I say about almost 2 years now, and it's always been a passion of mine.
Did you grow up singing in the church? A lot of people grow up singing in the church.
It's kind of funny how I started singing. I never even thought that I could sing. One Christmas, I think I was about 13 or 14. My mom bought a karaoke for my sister, and one of the songs on there was Alicia Keys' Falling. And she heard me singing, and she was like, "Are you lip singing or what are you doing?" And then once she discovered I was singing, she was kind of like I guess I call her my pimp at that time because I was doing everything. She had me in shows. I was doing shows on school nights. I was doing everything. And I was pretty popular here around then by that time, but I got involved with a lot of different producers who were just taking a lot of my money and just using me. So I kind of backed away from it until I was about 18. But that's how I started, though. The karaoke wasn't even meant for me. And my mom just discovered I could sing.
Hey, do you still do karaoke? Go out there and put on a show for everybody.
If I could, I probably would. But I do other things as well, so I don't really have the time. But any opportunity, I don't care if it's a little small show for 10 people, you're gonna see me there if I got the time to do it. So whenever I can, I do it.
Inspired you in or outside of the industry to make you, want to do your music?
Alicia Keys was one, and Brandy. I just feel like they have a natural talent. Like the industry now, I hear a lot of people, they're okay, but what's selling is their look. Like I feel like those artists, they have a natural talent with their voice. They can make music with their voice. They don't need all that extra stuff. So they inspired me because I've been told the same thing. Like I don't even need anything. I don't even need the music. I just have that natural talent.
Yeah. It's always good to have that natural talent. I believe that stays with you. That never leaves you.
Yeah, it does.
So who do people compare you with? Your sound. Who do you get most often compared with?
Right now, I'm not compared to anybody. A lot of people tell me that I have my own sound. In the beginning, when I first started out singing, I did have people writing my songs, but the way I sing, people always compared me to Brandy. They always thought my voice sounded Brandy. And now, most recently, I have been compared to Kelly Rowland. I don't think so, but I've had a few people tell me that. Kelly Rowland, I sound like her. So.
It's not a bad comparison at all.
Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah. Do you write all of your own material?
Everything that I have right now, I write all of it. It just comes to me. If I got a good producer behind the beat and we got that chemistry, it just comes to me naturally. So everything that I have now, I write myself. From past experience, I won't ever let anybody else write anything for me. So.
This is Rap Brown, HOT16 Real Talk. We have Shanese Thomas on the line, R&B sensation. We're going to get into one of your songs. We're going to get into Stamina. You want to tell everybody about that one?
Oh, Stamina. Okay. Stamina was something I had a beat from my cousin. It was sitting around for a while. And then me and my brother just got together, and I let him start it off, and we just went from there. It's a lot of what people are listening for. They like that kind of freakiness, so we thought we'd do something like that. So it was a different kind of sound for me, but it came out okay.
Okay, all right, y'all. This is Stamina by Shanese Thomas. That's a little bit of technical difficulties here, but that's great now. All right, seems we're having a little problem with Stamina, but let's see if we can get into another song of yours.
Okay.
See, let's go into Wildfire. Let's see. You want to explain the Wildfire?
Yes, Wildfire. That's actually one of my most favorite. I put a lot of passion into that one. It's basically, I feel like a lot of women can relate to it. We go through these things with in our relationships, and it's we keep giving them chances, and we're like, this is it. I mean, we can't take no more. So, hope y'all enjoy it as much as I do. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. So I hope you can relate to it.
All right, y'all. This is Wildfire by Shanese Thomas.
Every time I see you with her and it hurts, boy. I thought we'd always be together through the rain and stormy weather, but you just play me like a fool. back and forth is getting old. You know I'm getting sick and tired, yeah. Cause one day you say you love me, then the next one we ain't working. Tell me why I deserve all the shit you put me through. Ain't never had no one like you do. Bring so much pain with the pleasure, all the lies you've been telling. Boy, I'm getting so confused. Why can't you just let me be? If you don't want me, then just leave, yeah. Cause the stress is so depressing. Why can't I just learn my lesson? I just need you to leave me be, baby. Cause I'm so tired of the lies and the fire inside. It's getting hot. Oh, why? Cause I'm so tired of the lies and the fire. It's getting so hot. Now you realize what you had. What's done is done, can't take it back, no. You thought we'd always be together, should've treated me much better. Now someone is replacing you. It's too late to change your ways. There's no way to make me stay here. You just need to let me be and rid me of this misery. No longer will I play the fool. So you think I'm being bitter? I'm sorry, I'm just doing better. You gon' be missing all this love and should've put no one above me. Now you looking so confused. Cause I used to want you so bad. Cause I bet you're the best I never had. It took a while for me to see with you I didn't need to be. I just need you to leave me be, baby. Cause I'm so tired of the lies and the fire inside. It's getting hot. Oh, why? Cause I'm so tired of the lies and the fire. It's getting so hot. Tell you would never leave. Don't you know that you promised me everything? How beautiful wedding ring and all of the finer things you said that you can bring. But all I got is hurt and lost more than anyone can ever gain. You couldn't treat me better, so we can't be together. So I just need you to leave me be, baby. Cause I'm so tired of the lies and the fire inside. It's getting hot. Oh, why? Cause I'm so tired of the lies and the fire. It's getting so hot.
Yeah, Rap Brown, HOT16 Real Talk. That was Shanese Thomas with Wildfire. I love that song. That was a nice song. You there?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you know that brings you back, you know, to the 90s and the 80s, man. That was a nice, really nice song. Do you have any like collaborations on the horizon, or do you work with a lot of people as far as, you know, duets or, you know?
No, I don't. That's something I did a lot of in the past, and I just feel like now it's time for me to really work hard and get these songs together for myself and push myself. I supported a lot of people before, and I kind of pushed them and kind of forgot about me. So this project that I'm working on now is all about me. So right now, no, I don't have any collaboration.
As far as the industry is concerned, like, what do you feel about the industry right now as opposed to, you know, like I said, before the 80s and the 90s, I guess the early 2000s? Like, what is the difference now? Do you like the way it's going?
It's changed a lot. I often find myself just turning the radio. I mean, it's not all bad music, but I really feel like it's losing meaning. Like, everyone is talking about the same thing. I don't hear a lot of originality. Like the R&B singers, I feel like it's all about sex, and I kind of straight up myself thinking I need to do this to get heard, and that I don't feel it should be that way. I like the Brandies, Monica's, and early Usher, things like that. But right now, it's all about selling sex.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: what's the difference between Shanese Thomas now as opposed to when she first started making music?
Shanese Thomas now is, I'm working for me. I'm doing everything on my own. I'm not dependent on anyone, and I'm doing my music the way that I want to do it. Versus before, I let people direct me and guide me. Hey, this is what you need to say. This is what you need to sing. I want you to sing this way. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing my music the way that I want it to be heard and singing about things that I want to sing about. So I'm kind of working on everything myself, working on myself.
All right.
Before I just put a lot of my energy into other people. So.
Okay. All right. Shanese Thomas, y'all, on Hot 16 Real Talk. We're going to try to get into the stamina right now. So we're going to go into the stamina by Shanese Thomas, y'all.
Cash is Clay Production.
You already know what it is. I got stamina. Money in the bank, all her eyes on me. She ain't a fiend, now let me at my revenge. I throw that certified dick, others acting pretend. She fucking and sucking, we all on the floor. The neighbors, they keep on knocking the door. She calling my name, she screaming my name. She calling me Mr. Real Slow. Jigging and booming, she liking my flow. I turn up, I know. Swag so official, you already know. Her pussy wet, Aquafina, a freak hoe. She on her own boat, you already know. Surfing the pussy, I'ma ride like fish. Beat the pussy up, I'ma make it take the dick. I'ma beat it so good a night like this. Surfboard in the ocean on a night like this. Surfing in the pussy on a night like this. I got stamina, bust the pussy up on a night like this. I got stamina, I got stamina. Yeah, my baby treat my body good.
Yes, indeed. It's Brad Brown. Tune into Hot 16 Real Talk. My very special guest, Shanese Thomas. That was Stamina by Shanese Thomas. That was definitely Chris Brown in Texas.
Yes, that was another example of us trying to keep up with this industry. that was difficult for me, but
you're doing a great job. You know, you're doing a great job. So where do you see Shanese Thomas in the next couple of years, or even 5 years down the road?
5 years down the road, I see myself, if everything goes according to plan, I see myself writing songs for a lot more people and hopefully for a lot of major artists out there. With the feedback I get now, I can see myself within the next few years being where I need to be in the industry, you know, writing songs for different artists. So.
Okay. So besides the music, let's talk about some of your hobbies outside of music.
Hobbies, my very, very favorite hobby, cooking, baking. It's pretty close to music, one of my biggest passions. I bake a lot of things for my area. I run a small business, baking for birthday parties, just different events.
She cooks, she bakes, she sings. I mean, you know, definitely a great catch.
Yeah.
Do you have any projects that you're working on right now, or something in the future?
I am. Yes, I do have a project I'm working on now. I have a song called Somebody that I'm working on. It's a producer here, Thomas Glover. I met him through open mic night I did, and he liked what he heard, and he brought my attention to some music that he had, and I had a song written, and he decided to record it for me, and it turns out he feels like it's going to be a major hit. He has some major artists that he works with himself. Even if I don't end up singing a song, it may end up in the hands of one of the biggest female celebrities now. So hopefully that goes well, but we got it in the works now. I've already recorded a layout of how I want it to be. So depending on how everything works out, it's either going to be me singing it or I may end up putting it in the hands of, I can't say the name now, but hopefully it works out in the next 2 weeks or so.
Hopefully that works out, because like I said, you're very, very talented. Well, do you do a lot of shows? You're welcome. Have you done a lot of shows as far as, you know, big crowds, small crowds?
I've done more small crowds than big shows. A lot of things that I've come across that I've gotten invited to with the area that I'm in, it's more of, they kind of, you might as well say you're out here doing it for free. And, you know, if they're making money, I feel like, well, I'm out here getting you this crowd. So, but I do a lot of shows, though. Just depending on if it's the right situation, the right environment. Small crowds, I don't care how big or small it is, I'm there.
Do you have anything coming up in the near future as far as shows?
Nothing right now. I'm just kind of focusing on the project I got going on with a few songs I'm working on with the producer I'm working with now. So none of that right now. I'm trying to stay focused and get this project on the road.
Okay. There you are, Shanese Thomas on Hot 16 Real Talk. You said you're from Aiken, South Carolina. At one point, did you say to yourself, okay, not a lot of people, you said that they're not working together. You say to yourself, you know, maybe this is not the town for me to be in, for me to pursue my career.
You know, I actually realized that a few years back, but, you know, I got a lot of my family here. But I just started networking outside of my area. Because in the beginning, you want to help your area. You want to help your fellow artists. You want to work together. But when you don't get that positive energy back, it kind of let me down a little bit. But I started networking outside of my area. So I've been doing things with P. Nice. I'm not sure if anybody knows who he is, but he's signed with Ball and G. He's from Augusta, just relocated to Atlanta. I'm doing a lot of work with him. And my producer now, Thomas, he's from Edgefield, South Carolina. and he's got me networking with some people in Atlanta. So, I mean, I realized it a few years back when I do all this stuff. You got some people, they'll support you just a little bit, but they're not going to show it because, you know, they don't want to disappoint nobody else. So,
yeah. Now, we've heard your music. You know, I'm quite sure you've made a lot of new fans out there. You know, I'm a fan. You know, now I want, you know, I think you know what's coming up. Can you hit us with a little bit of acapella?
Okay, well, I'll just do a little snippet of a song. It's actually on Tidal. It's another thing that I'm working on, but I guess I can let you hear a little bit of it.
Okay.
Okay. And basically this is just past experiences. Like I said, it comes easy for me. It's about relationship problems we all go through. So I know a lot of ladies will be able to relate. But here we go. Should I stay or give up and walk away? But I need you badly, oh baby. I love you so much, but there's hate. So much that I just cannot take. Why does it have to be this way? This decision I shouldn't have to make. Tell me now, what's it gonna be? Either get right or I'm just gonna leave. There we go.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, Shanese Thomas, give it up for. Give it up for. Oh yeah, yes indeed. She's a very talented sister, like you said. She bakes, has her own baking business. Saying there's no doubt that you're going to catch the eye and, you know, in the ear of somebody. We're definitely going to be hearing more about you. Before, you know, you get out of here, how can anyone reach you if they want to do a collab or they just want to, you know, listen to your music? Where can they go to, you know, get that information?
The easiest way to reach me, I stay too busy with social media. I got too many businesses going at the same time. Reach me directly on my business line at 803-812-9242. Or if you do want to follow me on Instagram, it's Red Chevy MC, and that's also Red Chevy MC on Twitter also.
Okay, so you guys, you can always come back on Hot 16 Real Talk and go into the archives and look up this interview. And, you know, if you didn't memorize that, you can always go back on there and get that information. Once again, I want to thank you for coming on to the show and blessing us with your amazing talent. And quite sure we're going to be hearing a lot about you in the future. And I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you having me. It means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody you want to give any shout-outs to?
I want to give a shout-out to my fiancé, my main supporter, Darryl Robertson, my brother, Devaje Mathis. You can also follow him on Twitter and Instagram, Devaje Mathis, DeVajeMathis. He makes sure I stick with what I'm doing. He's the artist himself, but one of my biggest fans. I can say that, and I really appreciate his support. So,
all right, Shanese Thomas, y'all. Thank you for coming on the show. We're going to get away from here with your song "Somebody." We're going to take it out of here with "Somebody." Thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Tired of feeling all alone. Why you take me down this road? Boy, I love you. You got me feeling so confused. At times I don't know what to do. But I love you. Tell me why you put me through this pain. Tired of standing in the rain, but I want you. But baby, to breathe. So that means I gotta leave.